moment we will finish up with our second column, you will see this text has appeared in the top of the third column. So this is the way we can increase the column. So what would the default or the maximum number of columns that allowed? You can add as many as columns within 15. See, there are options by which you can add and increase the number of columns as much as you can, but after that you can't. So this 14 to 15 columns that you can add at a time. It's look very tacky, so let's move on to only one column, or just two columns would be fine. So now we are back into a decent format. So this is all about column. Now next move on to another part called break. Break sometimes helps us a lot. It could be a savior for us. Break means, you all aware, like when we are doing something very monotonous or something that we don't want to actually. At times we take break to do something new. So break means actually the same over here in MS Word. When we are trying to denote something is end and we are trying to do with something new, that time we need to use break. Suppose I am doing something with the numbers. Suppose I am adding numbers over here. Now the moment I press enter, it will go to the next line. So next three, this is the way things will go on and move on and move on. But if I don't want to actually continue this and I want these things to be stopped, so the only options that I have, I can go to break and page break. The moment I'll do page break, what will happen, this number will stop over there and start from the next page. So page break means that's the end of that portion and this is the beginning. So this is 3 and this is so this is the way we can do page break. There are multiple options in breaks that we can do. We can do column break, like when we are doing continuous columns, if we want to stop and again we want to start writing in a normal way, that time also we can use column break. Suppose I am not willing to include this portion as column, so I'll go to column break. The moment I'll click on column break, it will be removed from the column and it will act as a normal one. So that is about column break. So it comes into the next line as column break, because the column which was initiated over here is end now and it is started from the next page. So some same way we can do text wrap, next page, continuous, event page, odd page, and these are the things that we will do on our upcoming videos for sure. Let's move on to the other features now. Let's select the entire text and then there is an option called line number. Here there is none. So if I go to continuous, see what happens. Suppose somebody asks you to write a document or a text within 100 lines. Now how you will do that? Because you need to calculate each time how many lines you are writing. Instead of that, if you select your documents and put this line number, so every time you will write something and go to the next line, it will indicate how many lines that you have already written. So it will actually help you to know how many lines you are writing. So it will reduce your work. restart each page. Suppose each page you have to write 100 lines. So what you will do is, like, for each page it will start with a new beginning. So here is a new line, so that is why it starts with 1. So this is the way a new line could be started. See, these lines are all with numbers. Here is 47, the page is completed. Next page, it starts with 1, 2, 3, 4. That is line number. Restart each section. Like if I select a particular section and then if I give each line numbers, then each section will have different numbers. So that is the way we can actually we can give numbers to each sections, like the section 1, section 2. Like if I have given too many sections to a page or too many parts to a page, so each section will come up with different line numbers. Next is hyphenation. What is hyphenation? To do that hyphenation, let me remove this column 1 and go to 1. What is hyphenation? As all of we are aware of that in English, when we are writing something, if the continuing word is not completed in that particular line and it's move on to the next line, then to make it understandable for the reader, we need to use a hyphen so that people can understand that, okay, that word is not completed and it is started in another line. So the way over here also we can use that hyphenation so that people can understand that the word is not completed there. So in hyphenation it's none. We can go to automatic. The moment we'll go to automatic, see here you can see challenges to our healthy hemostasis is hemos hair is overhead in one line, hyphen ISS is the another line. So this is the way we can make this hyphenation over here. Also this is another very good example. You can see this, to you attend, so it is at hyphen tent. So this is the way we can use hyphenations. And there is manual also. If you don't want to give hyphen or you want to give hyphen to particular portions, then you can do it by your own self by doing it manual option. So this is about hyphenation. So this is all about the speech setup. Just quick recap. In margin, we can give margin to our documents. Normal, narrow, moderated, white. Orientation, portrait, landscape, landscape, portrait. Size, letter, A4 or some other sizes. Column, 1, 2 or according to our wish. Break means the way I want to break the continuity. Page break, see. The moment I have clicked break over there, from that portion it started from the another page. So that is break. There are multiple options in break too. Then is line number, continuous. This is a continuous. Resetting each pages. Restarting each pages means from whenever a new page will start, this number will start from the beginning. Hyphenation means when the word is incomplete in the continuation line and goes into the next line, to understand that